I had debated whether or not to make this video, but then I got into a gnarly accident and couldn't make motovlogs, so without further ado, here are the 9 cruiser bros you will meet. Number 1. Bar Cruiser Bro. This rider has never actually seen a highway from the seat of his motorcycle, but knows the route to every bar in town. He's always spouting off about his rides, by which he means his drive to another bar. He says things like, "Yeah, I had a guy cut me off while I was out cruising, so I revved the bike extra loud and scared the shit out of him." Yeah, because he thought your bike was gonna blow up. Bar Cruiser Bro does ride nearly every day, but that's because he's on his way to becoming an alcoholic, but it's on Budweiser. Bud Light if the other guys aren't watching. After all, if he hung out with actual riders, he'd have to put on more than tow miles at a time on any given tour. Number 2, Poser Bro. This biker puts on roughly 10 miles per year on his bike. Granted, he didn't even want to buy a bike. Much like the yachts his doctor buddies bought, he kinda had to have one too. He's got it all, the leather chaps, leather vest, leather jacket, leather gloves, and even this do-rag. Do those come in leather now too? All black with bold Harley Davidson stamped all over them. In fact, the only thing he's missing is an actual passion and enjoyment while riding his motorcycle. But when he actually does get out and ride, you'll be sure to hear about his big tour to the motorcycle dealership on Saturday, because he's gonna tell everyone about how much he rode and how much he loves riding. And he can prove it too with the tattoo that he regrets getting. Number 3, Japanese Cruiser Bro. A true outcast in the community, the Japanese Cruiser Bro wants to get into the scene, but he couldn't really see himself owning a Harley. Maybe it was the lack of development and innovation from Harley, or perhaps the lifestyle overriding mentality of recent years. Riding high on a VT 750 Shadow or maybe a Yamaha XVS 650, they're like muscle car guys who wanted to get a Mustang or a Camaro, but ended up getting a Trans Am or maybe even a Japanese V8. They're about 90% right on the money when it comes to the cruiser look, but they do end up reminding you of your dorky uncle. Number 4, the Sportster Bro. While this breed has already been covered in previous videos, the Sportster Bro would have been furious if you were not included among the ranks of cruiser riders. Sportster Bro is often seen given reasons for owning what Harley guys refer to as girls' bikes, because 900 or 1200 cc's is a girl's bike apparently. So it has the performance of a 1955 Chevy Bel Air sedan, but it's still a Harley, right? There's a large subcategory of Sportster Bros, from exhaust pipe rapping hipster bro to custom Sportster Bro to raked out front end Sportster Bro. It appears that this modern cruiser is good enough for anyone to ride, and maybe that's why the cruiser crowd doesn't particularly take fondly to it. Number 5, Accessory Bro. This not so rare bird cannot wait to spend $30,000 to modify a motorcycle that he just bought for $28,995, and he's not even gonna do it tastefully. In fact, he's gonna put so many mods on the bike that you're not even going to be able to tell that it's a Harley. Yeah, took out the stock 113 Screamin' Eagle performance motor, it was kinda weak. Put in the RevTech Ultima 127 cubic inch black nickel plated chrome black with a blower and hypercharger air filter. Yeah, now it has nearly half as much horsepower as the ZX14, good job. He also has more live to ride medallions on his bikes than miles, because it takes time to install them on the wheel nut covers, primary case covers, brake fluid reservoir, and so much more. Number 6, Fringe Bro. Closely related to Accessory Bro, Fringe Bro simply cannot buy anything leather without fringe attached. While he's dedicated to the fringe, he doesn't even know that it actually served a real purpose to the Plains Indians. He just has to have them because he looks so damn good wearing it. And if he looks good with it, his bike should look good too. So it's installed with the faux leather saddlebags, tool bag, clutch lever, brake lever, and anything else that he can tie one on. One thing is for sure, Fringe Guy is comfortable with his sexuality, and that's okay, because it's not as if there's anything wrong with that, right? Number 7, Vrod Bro. Here we have it. A Harley with actual street cred and performance credentials. This Harley owner's an outcast with every Harley guy he meets, unless they just witnessed him beating the Japanese sport bike down the line, which he didn't, but that's okay, because it's reasonably fast. And never you mind that the entire bike is made in Kansas City and ain't American enough for the discerning Harley aficionado. Perhaps Harley could slap on some black and white leather on it and create another Moo Glide for the fanboys to accept it. For all the shit he takes, Vrod Bro smiles from stoplight to stoplight, knowing that he won't have to spend another $16,000 to match the performance of a 1983 Honda 650 Nighthawk. Thanks for checking out this video. If you like what you've seen, consider subscribing to the Yammie Kingdom. I did just get into a horrific accident on my own motorcycle, and it would mean a lot to me if you did. Notice, Yammie did not get into an accident, he merely ascended to a higher plane of existence while riding his motorcycle.